studio with regards to implementation of the Safe School Declaration or Safe School Initiative. I just want to know, you're the Commissioner for Information. How much of the Safe School, should I say, declaration or initiatives implementing framework, sorry. Yes, have you been able to provide for some of your schools? We understand you cannot provide for all the schools, but which of the schools have you provided some of these implementation framework?
In the vulnerable areas.
Yes.
Very much. I've had the discussions as it went on. You see, we're talking about security for schools in order to stop attacks and abduction of children, schoolgirls in particular. We're talking about some of those discussing there are talking about putting electricity lights on the walls, providing this and that in schools. I want to take away the police and civil defense completely out of this matter at the moment. As I said, we're still going back to the issue I raised in the course of this interview. We should be able to stop the bandits from reaching schools. What happens in this case is that when you have over 100, 200 bandits on motorcycles brandishing not just AK-47 rifles, brandishing anti-aircraft guns, and you're talking about 20, 30 civil defense or policemen with AK-47 rifles to protect schools, we're not being fair to ourselves. We have to be realistic in this matter. We have to be very, very realistic that the first step to take in terms of protecting schools, in reality, not armchair criticism, in reality, is to have to develop the capacity, and have the capacity. Let us deploy that capacity to stop them from crisscrossing the bushes and forests of this country, reaching schools, because we don't have the capacity when they reach school to stop them. We are talking about lightening walls to stop small thieves from gaining entry. When we're talking about 100, 200 bandits brandishing sophisticated weapons approaching schools, and you're talking of a megad, even if you have 20-year-old megads, can that stop the attack? It won't stop the attack. We're talking about, in reality, doing the needful. We have the capacity. Let's deploy that capacity to stop the bandits from reaching schools, and that can be done. How? We all talk about knowing the location of these bandits, and I believe strongly that we know where they are. Take the fight to them. Even if it takes the biggest, the largest military operation in Africa, we have the capacity and the resources to do that. If you need to deploy 100,000 armed men, no matter what it costs, to stop these bandits from doing what they are doing, to taking the fight to them, I think it's worth doing for our nation. We will be here talking about sermonizing, talking about megad here, megad there, talking about deploying security to protect schools. At the end of the day, you won't deploy more than 20, 30 military officers at the same time. They can't stop these people from reaching schools. At the end of the day, you will have more casualties, and that will continue to demoralize our troops. If they gain upper hand at every point in time, it gives them the encouragement to attack more, and that demoralizes our troops too. That is why we're talking about the soldiers running away sometimes, or the policemen running away sometimes. They know the number of bandits that are on their way. Even if they don't have the physical knowledge, they know they come in torrents. They come in multitudes with brandishing big weapons. They can't stop them. They kill them. That is the point. And they sometimes run away. So what do? Stop it from happening. And we can do that. So I'm not going to talking about the issue of what has been done there. No, whatever you do, if you don't stop the bandits from reaching the point they want to reach, you don't have the capacity to stop them.
All right.
Because they take drugs, they have sophisticated weapons, they are bloodthirsty, they don't care, and they shoot and kill everybody. We're talking about the vice principal that died. He made an effort to protect them. He can't do that. Even if we have all the teachers in school, even if the consciousness of the local community is raised, there is nothing anybody could have done to stop that attack unless, of course, you deploy 200, 300 soldiers to protect that school. And somebody was talking about the governor or the government taking away the kids from the school. You just mentioned that the governor complained of sabotage or whatever. If an information reaches him of impending attack, what is he supposed to be? What is he expected to do? To turn the report to the security agencies. His responsibility has ended there, because there is no way on earth he could have thought that nothing will be done on the report that has been submitted. He has done his part. Those that are supposed to have done their part are the security agencies, and are now saying that equip them, give them the capacity. Let's take the fight to the bandits. That is the only way to stop it. Any other thing is just not it.